Gemini, welcome to your reading for February 2024. Just to let you know, there might be some drilling at the back. Somebody is doing something. We're not going to let it upset us because tarot is an ancient practice of light. Okay? So, if you are here, there's something here for you. Whether you are Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, wherever else in your chart, dealing with a Gemini, there's a reason why you are here. So, be open to receive. Do obviously bear in mind that the readings are general, but be open to receive. Even if it's not February 2024 at the moment. Trust that you are here because you are meant to be here. Okay? I'm drawing for you from the Dreamweaver's Oracle. Colette Baron Reed deck. I love this deck. It's exceptional. It is exceptional. I got it specifically for my Psychic Development Oracle card reading course that is starting on February the 22nd. There's that person with the drill again. You know what, Gemini? Remember, tarot is life. So I want you to look at what are the areas in your life where you maybe have some sort of irritation going on, where there's this one thing or person, no matter what it is, like this one thing that just irks the shit out of you. You know? We are here to speak about it, to heal that, and whatever that one thing is also, the angels have a message for you regarding that. So ask an open-ended question and be open to receive. A question where the answer can be yes, no, or there can be more information. All right? But, you know, even though it can be yes or no, try to still keep it open-ended. All right? Let's take a look and see what is it. How is it that you can weave your dreams into reality? Beautiful, beautiful gem babies. During the month of February 2024 or whenever you are seeing this. Remember, it's the right time to see it whenever you see it. Welcome to my channel. I'm Adrian Nelson. I'm a psychic tarot reader. What that basically means is I'm a psychic medium as well as a tarot reader, and I combine it into one. Short story, long story short. Okay, so in the middle of the bridge, and then for some reason they wanted me to leave this card upside down. Let's leave that one out. Okay, this one upwards. All right, that's interesting. Time to dance around the sun. That's quite an interesting one, Gemini. I want you to close your eyes for a moment if it's safe for you to do so, and just imagine dancing around the sun. Just think about it. Use that beautiful imagination of yours and just let it flow. All right? Now, Gemini, there's two ways that you can approach this reading. You can either just listen to it, be inspired by it, and move on. Cool jazz, no worries. Everything is fantastic. Or, if you really want to get the benefit out of this reading, I'm going to recommend that you watch it once and then you maybe rewatch it. There's some things that I'm going to show you in some of the booklets of the cards. You know, screenshot those, freeze the video, whatever you do. Really work through it, you know. Invest some time into your own personal growth. We have become the society of people that want to be spoon-fed our spirituality. Oh no, you're supposed to use this crystal. No, you must get that herb. Do some fucking research. Put in some work. You know, invest towards your own growth. Take your spiritual growth seriously. All right? That is something that I've got very strongly coming out there for you, my beautiful Geminis. Take your spiritual growth seriously. And it doesn't mean that you were not authentic before or serious before, Gemini. What it simply means is that you are ready for more now. So, you know, what may have been your real dedicated, diligent, 100% there sort of approach, it might be time to actually sort of turn a mirror on yourself and ask yourself, is this still my 100? Because you may have grown a lot more than you actually realized. You know what I'm saying? You have grown a lot more than you have actually realized, Gemini. So you are actually about to find out how great and amazing you already are. Because you are in the middle of the bridge. You are nearly there. I mean, things can go either way for you. Okay? Things can go either way, which leaves you with the option to choose. I mean, do you really want to go back to the version that you were before? You know, and it's easy sometimes to say, oh, you know, when I was young or younger, when I was with this person, and, you know, and that sort of things. But sometimes when we miss what we got from a connection, we sometimes forget what that connection also truly was. in the allness of itself. Okay. So the key messages for in the middle of the bridge is learning from different viewpoints and life experiences, compassionate listening, meeting in the middle. Right? So don't be too stubborn either. I'm just showing you these over here. These are the screenshots that you want to take. All right? To work through them afterwards. It says here, this is a divine orchestration and celebration of a nuance and complexity that will expand your capacity for understanding, love, and compassion. Feed that curiosity like it's Christmas morning. Feed that curiosity. Just a second for me. All right, what is this card that we weren't looking at? If the wild ones come with sticks. When you look at this card, what do you get? What are the wild ones for you? And what are the sticks? And just because they are wild, does that mean that they are a danger? Could it maybe be that they're full of vibrant life? Could this be new inspiration? What are these sticks? So before listening out even for what I say or the booklet, what do you get? What does this bring up inside of you? Pay attention to your emotions, Gemini, because your emotions they dictate your experience of life. They determine it. All right, and that is how you get the person that you want, and that is how you get the love that you want. It's not by waiting for it, but about creating it. Okay. Negative self-talk, self-criticism, harsh judgment of self and others, and possibly gossip. And this is so true. Hey, you can easily get lost down a rabbit hole of unhappiness, wallowing in negativity and harsh judgment of yourself that then can be projected outwards. And I want to remind you, Gemini, that you have got this ability to, and I'm not criticizing here. My Gemini is my Mercury is in Gemini 28 degrees, so I'm pretty much there with you. Remember, this too shall pass. You can make up the story in your head and then feel the emotions of it because your imagination is so powerful and so strong. That's why you make these perfect artists. Bring out the best in others. They didn't even dream they had, never even thought about. But then sometimes you can use that against you. You begin to believe the story that you made up in your mind. Maybe you just wanted to think badly of them, so you made up a little story. Now, I'm not talking about being malicious or spiteful here. It's a normal Gemini thing. It is what it is. We live in a world where we're trying too much with this bubblegum spirituality to be who you are not. You are who the fuck you are. And it's about, and this is what's beautiful about astrology. It's about learning who you are and then using that to your benefit and the benefit of others. It's not about manipulation and changing yourself. All right? And this beautiful card. Time to dance around the sun. Did you imagine it, Gemini? Did you imagine the feeling of it? Could you hear yourself laughing? Could you feel your oneness with the sun? That's a beautiful, maybe visualization to do. And you don't have to sit in a lotus position and focus on your breathing. You can just, you can be laying down, sitting down, laying in the grass, whatever the case may be, Please, if you're anything like me, probably at your computer daydreaming while in a corporate job that sucks your soul. But that's a story for a different day, for a different reading. I'm actually working at, and even this course that I'm doing is about helping you to get out of this soul-sucking cycle that you are in. And by beginning to imagine something different, you are having different emotions. So you change your vibration. So you actually draw different things into your life experience. It's very powerful. People have this thing about, Geminis and their imaginations, and they make it like such a negative thing. But your imagination is your best friend. And you couple that positively with your emotions, Baba, you can't lose. Look at this. So remember there, this card was sort of like, knocking you over the finger stops up a little bit. We're going to go for a walk in a minute, okay, baby? My doggy want to go for a walk. It's very hot in Cape Town. Achievements. Celebration of achievements, having the advantage to win. Perhaps you're surprised at the sudden success. Don't be. You've worked hard. If you've gone through a lot, then you must remember now is the upswing of it. And this is something I love so much about Geminis, because this is all Geminis always. And I really want to thank you on behalf of humanity for this. In so many ways, your success gives others hope. Isn't that a beautiful thing? That is the beautiful thing about you, Gemini. Your success gives other people hope, because you specialize in throwing down, the ladder for others. Let's get a message here from your spiritual team, spirit guides and guardian angels, holy guardian angel, deceased loved ones, whoever comes up in your mind at this point, be it an energy, be it a deceased loved one, maybe someone you know, someone that you may feel that you know but don't know how. Whatever comes up is right for you. Getting a message for you from the other side. Trust that this message is for you. Don't feel that it's your imagination. You know how many times people come to me for a reading, or like as I said, I kind of like combine my sort of like my psychic mediumship and tarot readings and everything is like all the same thing. Because people have this idea that psychic mediumship must mean that you're only speaking to deceased loved one. Like, why would you want to limit yourself like that? You can talk to the whole universe, Seven of Swords. So Spirit is also reminding you that you have stepped away, maybe without choice for many of you. It could have felt very unfair, because there was a certain way that I can see, Gemini, that you believed that your life was going to go, that your future was going to flow, And I feel that you got this, almost in a sense like a rude awakening, that this is not the way that things are going to go, that it's flowing in a different direction. And so there's a lot that you had to sort of like, make peace with. But the thing to remember is that in the end, you actually managed to do just that. You managed to make peace. So, here with the Tower energy, Mars energy, one of the most misunderstood cards in the tarot deck in any case, along with sort of like Death and Devil and those cards, those are all just in line with scare tactics that were applied to keep you afraid so that you could be mass controlled. But now you are ready to step away from that by stepping into your light, Gemini, and leading others to that light by example and by things like applied coaching as well. Doesn't mean that you have to become a spirit coach. You could be working in a clothing store and maybe help to create more awareness in there. That clothes could be an expression of who you are, type of thing, maybe. And who is it that you want to be? Not everybody wants to be a fashionista. Some people just want to be comfortable. I see you serving the world in beautiful, positive ways, but remember, because you have forgiven, because you have let go, because you haven't done, you can see for many of you, you haven't repeated the same patterns that you normally do in the past. Because of all of that, you have actually, you sort of tuned into a different orchestra, basically, a different set of music that is much better suited to your highest good, Gemini. All right? So remember that all change, it's a little bit chaotic in the beginning. Remember, we're going to ask your angels for a message here. But all change, remember, is a little chaotic in the beginning. And so this is the thing that I want you to remember when things are tough, my beautiful Geminis, is that we are of the earth. We are on earth. We are on planet earth. And so what messages does Gaia have for you? And clearly very strong messages. I've got two cards coming out here for you. And the first one is hematite. And hematite, in case you don't know, is this beautiful, beautiful mineral. And it's always cold to the touch. And hematite is actually really great. This is not me describing like medicine or stuff, but this is how I came about it, because I work in hospitality. And you carry this very big trays and stuff. And so my wrist used to get really, really sore. And in this one restaurant that I worked at in Cape Town in South Africa, there was this beautiful, amazing Portuguese lady that was baking bread every day. And I love bread, And then she actually, she was asking me what's up. And then she got me this beautiful first sort of hematite bracelet, which unfortunately I don't have anymore. And it's got this beautiful Roman Catholic symbolism on it. Absolutely beautiful piece of thing. But what hematite does, it draws pain out of the body. So if there's pain in your body and discomfort and illness and dis-ease and unwellness, Gemini, remember, a lot of people don't know how sensitive you are. and how much energy you've got running through you. And sometimes that gets stuck, and it manifests in the body as tiredness and all this mental health issues and things that we have these days. And there's an invitation for all of that to be drawn out of your body during the month of February by grounding, walking on the earth, connecting to the earth, my beautiful, beautiful Geminis. And this is where you really want to put in some work, all right? I know that some people are going to say to you, don't worry, you can just open yourself to it, but never ever, what am I doing? Never ever underestimate the power of inspired action. Base chakra, root chakra, the thing that is normally off balance, which makes us feel off balance. Okay? It says that the medicine of hematite assists in detoxing on all levels, mind, body, and spirit, and is the most powerful grounding crystal on the planet. All right, I'm putting things up there for you so you can screenshot. You could be feeling scattered, stressed, sluggish, Earth is wild at the moment, and you are feeling that energy, my beautiful, beautiful Geminis, because you are highly sensitive to energy. You're very attuned to energy. And even here with Consultation, you are having this close connection with animals. And people might think that it's your imagination when you say that you are understanding animals. You clearly understand them. It's not a mystery to you what they're trying to communicate. And because a lot of other people are not quite getting that, they're getting a little bit crazy when you say that, but the world is definitely waking up. All right, so a lot of the things that you may have been criticized for, you can go into a space where you are now being sort of looked up to help with that. Base and crown chakra, top and bottom. Okay. Chrysotile assists in awakening to the world and healing energy of the animal kingdom. It was always so amazing to me. It's not something that I really even thought about. It is more like an experience that I came to get, through my work. With doing animal Reiki, a lot of times, most of the times, it will be distance healing. And then what I never expected, I suppose it made sense in retrospect when I explained it to my friend who was an Aquarius, and they're obviously very amazing at seeing patterns and things, is that I would have tried to work with people sometimes in energy and have, beautiful success. I always have beautiful success. But then I work with the animal in the space, and there's almost instantaneous success. Because, people are in alignment with that energy flow, but they don't think about it so much and don't expect it. So they're in sort of complete surrender, So I see that is how you're helping people, and that might be through animals. I mean, that could be to maybe open yourself to the idea of maybe starting a blog about dogs, becoming an animal trainer, raising awareness of keeping fish responsibly. That is something that I'm very passionate about. And when I move, I'm setting up some more fish tanks specifically to raise awareness, especially how to keep goldfish. And so maybe you're open to something like that, or, it could just be that you even talk to people, maybe open a conscious pet shop, something like that. Whatever comes up, nutrition for animals, feeding your dog differently. Also, if you just drink bottled water, then maybe just giving your dog bottled water too, the flat one. All right, let's see, what is the message here from the essence of life for you? So things are still a little bit on rocky ground, it seems, for you, Gemini. You still have some way to go here, and that is okay, because you're making progress. That's what's important. All right? It's okay because you're making progress. Narrow pathway, thoughtfully. Not lightly, not scared, not shake. Don't be alarmed, just thoughtfully. All right? Because your thoughts are very powerful at the moment. This is actually a key to master level manifestation. Don't just let your thoughts go in any direction. Okay? Don't just watch some porn and think that it doesn't have any effect on the larger consciousness of who you are. Your thoughts are powerful. Your attention is powerful. All right? Before we draw you an angel card, let's draw you a message from Spirit. I have had this prayer box for 4.5 years now. Got a new one. Got a beautiful spell going on in there. A friend of mine who practices ancient Egyptian magic makes them. Take 10 days to make. incantations and power set into them, and prayers and white spells, numerology. And this is the thing about them, they only work for good stuff. So it's not like you can use them for something negative. So I recharge for the messages from Spirit. I recharge my tarot cards in it, and those cards came out right away, so we're going to see what they are. Going to take all of them. Yeah, 6 of Wands. Victory and success in every way, shape and form. Taking things way to the next level. The Magician, which is a Mercury energy, which is your ruling planet. You've pretty much got it, eh? You can create anything right now. You can create anything right now. You are ready for love. Love is ready for you. So you may be saying, well, I'm not open to being with anybody at the moment. The universe says you are ready for absolutely everything right now. You are ready for absolutely everything right now. The time for you is now, my beautiful Gemini. What is your question? Think about the question in your mind, please. Focus on the question in your mind that you would like some answer to, some clarity. Do you take that next step? Should you be with that person? Are they the good match for you? Do you change your job? Do you take that spiritual next path? Do you take that course? Do you buy that crystal? Do you go for that coffee date? Okay. Do you buy that book? Do you write that book? Do you co-write the book? Do you publish that book? Let go of all those thoughts. The universe knows what you want. Source knows what you want, what you desire, what you require. Just let go and surrender and watch the magic come to you, my beautiful Geminis. Okay? So that's what I have, my beautiful, beautiful gem babies. I hope that helps you. For any of you that are maybe interested in a personal reading or some of my other services or my online courses, you can check my website link is down below, as well as everything else. You can just check it out. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time.